What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight... Alright, we're coming back to Metallica. Yes, indeed. Metallica Fans FEELIN YOU. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to do all the clicks and the likes and the bibbity-bibbity-bop, do me a favor. Before you do all that stuff, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Hina1950, KCY0, and Ian Wakefield. They all want to see me react to this song by Metallica called The Judas Kiss. Now, have I heard the song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a minute, hang on a second, this sounds really familiar, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This was posted by Metallica, it's shocking, and the video has 870,707 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. The Judas Kiss. That's all I got. Of course, we got the album artwork here, so I'm pretty sure we're in the right spot. Looks like this comes off Death Magnetic. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
I like the energy. I like the drive. I like the power. If I'm being honest, that's all I like. Everything else, it's just, they're... How do I put this politely? They're trying to be something they're not. They are trying to be Dream Theater. And I'm sorry, Metallica, you guys are not Dream Theater. You should not try to be Dream Theater. You should not be trying to put all these, little quick little changes in time signature, every frickin' measure into a song, because it is very distracting. It is so unlinear, it's frightening. You can't get into the groove. You just can't. It's like, okay, we're going to do a measure of 7, then we're going to do a measure of 3, then we're going to do 2 measures of 4, and then we're going to do a measure of 6. What? 6? And then we're going to do a measure of 5, and then we're going to do a measure of 4 and a measure of 3. And it's like, but you're switching gears so rapidly. Look, if you want to switch gears, fine, switch gears. Every 8 measures, every 16 measures, switch gears, fine, no problem. But when you do it every single measure, it does not give the listener a chance to get into the groove. This is the number one reason why I stopped listening to Dream Theater. It's because Octavarium that's all they cared about, was how fancy can we get? How intense can we get with our time signature changes? How intense can we get with our key signature changes? How quickly can we do it? How many different time signatures can we put into a single song? And the minute I heard that album, I was done. I was absolutely done. And this is no different. I'm already over this. I'll be honest with you folks, I don't want to push play. I'm already over it. This is not fun to listen to. This is not enjoyable. There is no groove. None. None. I really do not want to push play. Is it impressive? Yeah, I guess. I suppose, by letter of the law, sure, it's impressive. I can't believe I'm going to say this. I would rather listen to Enter Sandman. And I hate that song. I would much rather listen to that song than this song, because at least Enter Sandman has a groove. This has no groove. This is just them whipping out their songwriting ability and the theory. Oh, here we go. Check this out. Ugh. Yeah. Look at the girth on that. Check out that talent. Check out that knowledge. Yeah. Admire it. Worship it. I don't want to push play. I really don't. This is painful. This is... Oh, God, this is painful. I'm beginning to see what people meant in the comments when I was doing other songs from this album. And I did like, I don't know how many I've done, but I got to a certain number. And I remember people in the comments saying, that's all of them. That's all the good songs. The rest of the album's garbage. I remember seeing these kind of comments being made on these songs. I'm like, that can't be true. That can't be true. These songs were too good. There's no way that they would have ruined an album with songs that were garbage when they have such great songs on the album. Wrong. Clearly, I was wrong in my assumption on that. I just want the song to end. I really just want the song to be over. I got another 3.5 minutes. I'm dreading pushing that play button. I'm absolutely dreading it. I really don't want to. Nope. 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 No. 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 1,000 times no. No. Did not like this. So glad it's over. So glad never have to listen to it again. Did I mention I didn't like this? Did I mention that? I'm pretty sure I did, but just in case I may not have said that, yeah, I didn't like this. Boy, Jesus, I'm so glad that's over. Okay. All right, let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Metallica with the Judas Kiss. This was a request from Hina 1950, KCY0, and Ian Wakefield. Ooh, man. This was a tough one. This was a tough one to get through. Every time I would hit that pause button, I had to force myself, will myself to push the play button to get the song going again. I did not like this song at all. Oh, man. I mean, okay. The energy was nice. The drive was nice. The aggression was nice. The feel of the song was nice. The attitude of the song was nice. Everything else, man, it just 8 minutes of my life I'll never get back. I am never, ever listening to this song again. If I ever go and buy this album, I am skipping this album. I'm serious. I'm gonna skip that song every single time. What I might do is I might just reburn the album. I might rip it into MP3 format, and then reburn it without that track on there. I may just like take that track out. I might, or better, just rip it to an MP3 list and just delete that track. It won't be missed. I promise you, it will not be missed. Funnily enough, though, it's not what the score says. On a scale of 1 to 10, man alive, can't believe I'm giving it this score. But I am. I'm going to give that an 8.5. Yep, 8.5. Believe it or not, that is the score I feel this song deserves. Let me tell you why.
Why?
I want to be extremely clear that I did not like this song. I want to be very clear about that because I really didn't. But at the same time, there is no denying that this is a great song. It is. It is a great song. There is some great songwriting happening in that song. And more importantly than that, there's some great execution happening as well. I am not a fan of rapid changes in songs. So rapid to the point where you're not able to get into a groove. I really hate it when bands do that. It really gets on my nerves. Because I just feel like as songwriters, you guys are missing the whole point of writing the song, and that is for the song to be enjoyed by the masses. The song is supposed to be enjoyable to listen to. And in order to do that, you have to be able to feel the song. You have to be able to get into the song, right? You have to be able to groove to the song, right? Not always. And this is the part where I have to separate subjectivity from objectivity. Subjectively, I couldn't stand this, but objectively, you gotta look at the song for what it is, and the song is a great song. All of those changes that they did, and there were a lot. Now, granted, a lot of those changes were illusion. A lot of those changes were actually just subdivisions. A lot of the time, what we felt was, they did switch into 6/4. They did do a measure of 7/8. They did do a measure of 15/16. It did feel that way. And there were times, a number of times, where that was the case. but there were also a lot of times and a lot of points where it may have felt that way, but that was just subdivisions. It was just the way that they were accenting and subdividing that made it feel like it was a different time signature, but it really wasn't. It was actually them staying in 4/4. Did it still wreck the groove, in my opinion? Yes, it did. It absolutely did. It felt awkward. It felt jarring. Like, to the point at some points where it felt borderline offensive. But at the same time, it was brilliant. It was brilliant. And it was well executed. It did exactly what it was supposed to do. I may not like it, but it did it. It was well put together. I mean, I have to say, again, that goes back to the subdivisions and accents. A lot of the time, the song was in 4/4. Just very well, deceptionally created. Like, to give it the illusion of switching time, but not really. Because all you had to do was follow the snare. The snare told everything. It really did. You follow the snare, you're pretty much going to be able to find when and where those time signature changes actually happened, as opposed to it felt like it because what was happening with the guitar and within the bass and within most of the drums, not all of them, the snare was, I hate to say it, but the snare was pretty spot on, and it showed you the path, it showed you the way, you just had to follow it. Still didn't like it because I felt like the groove got interrupted constantly. The guitar tone on this sounded nice. It sounded good. It did sound a little. Okay, the entire song did sound a little compressed, but that's pretty standard across the board with this entire album. I still don't think this is as badly compressed as Injustice for All, but that's just my opinion. I'm not trying to start a war. That's just how I personally feel. I was getting sort of Injustice for All vibes from this song. I was, because the extensive songwriting, well, not the extensive songwriting, although that is part of it. I mean, it was a long song, like Injustice for All long. I think Injustice for All is like a 12-minute long song or something like that. But I mean, it's a long song, yes, but I'm not talking about the length of the song. I'm talking about the extensiveness as far as going in different directions, switching up feel. Very much like Injustice for All did as well. A number of songs on Injustice for All would do the same things. Here was the difference, though. On Injustice for All, when they would switch up gears, they would stay on that new gear for like 64 measures plus before they would switch gears again. The gear switching rapidly, that's what really irks me more than anything else. But the thing is, they did make it work, and at the end of the day, it did all add up. I don't like it, but it did add up, and you gotta give them credit for that. The vocals on this were, I mean, it's James Hetfield. You're not gonna be looking for amazing vocals, but they did fit the song. The diction was well done. The vowel formation was well done. The aggressive tone was there in his voice. So yeah, I mean, that was, he did a really good job on his vocals. I'm not going to sit here and lie and say I thought the vocals were great, but the vocals were up to snuff. They were up to par. So, gotta give him that. This is probably the hardest 8.5 I have ever given. I really don't like that score. I really don't. Not personally. I don't like that score. But at the end of the day, looking at this song objectively, it is the score that I feel this song does deserve. Guitar solos were nice. Song structure made sense. It did. I didn't like it, but it made sense. And it was an impressive piece of songwriting. Again, didn't like it, but it is impressive. So, yeah, 8.5. I feel good with that score, and that is where we're going to stay. So 8.5, final score. I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.